How is it acceptable that the women that are around you are not wearing headscarves? Do you pray that they will be wearing hijab? Definitely, we are praying for everyone, for our entire nation, that they will be guided on the right path, that they will be purely, perfectly Muslims, and also we are praying for the Islamic unity. And also, there is no verse related with the headscarf in the Quran. There are some of our friends, they are wearing headscarves. They may be intending to wear it like a hijab, but there is no commandment in the Quran. If you tell me that there is a verse, a commandment like that, let me see it. However, there is no verse in the Quran that way that tells people to cover their heads. But hijab is told for the streets. But here we have a house, and there is no need for a hijab here. But when they go outside, Allah informs us in the Quran that they should be having their jilbab. But there's a condition there in the verse saying that it should be understood by the people that they are not slaves, and they are free people, and they are Muslims, so that those women will be regarded by the community that they are chasteful women. And Allah gives this as a commandment with such conditions, and jilbab is commanded that way. But there is a condition in the verse. It is by condition, but here there is no condition for that, and that is permissible for outside. And there is no commandment related with the headscarf. There is no need for covering the head. And the one who says that there is such a verse, then they are not sincere. And they are always not honest by saying that there is such a verse, because Allah commands very clearly if there is a clear commandment. For instance, adultery is forbidden, Allah says. And wine is forbidden, Allah says. And eating swine is forbidden, Allah says. And these are clear commandments. And we can clearly understand these from the verses. However, they are saying that those people, they say Allah is making an assumption, making a kind of an indication in the verse. However, such an indication is not definitely acceptable for any commandments given by Allah. And they are trying to describe the headscarf as if they have that on their heads, just like a sheet on their heads. And those women are described as if they are having that kind of headscarf just like a huge cloth on their heads. And all the idolaters and all the women, they were born that way from their mothers. And they are trying to describe as if that cloth upon their heads that were standing there for all the time of their lives, they should pull that cloth upon their breasts. So it should be covering their breasts. Is there any logic in that kind of a statement? Allah informs us in the Quran, there were some women just walking around, just like in Africa, they are having open breasts. They only have just like an underwear, something like that. And their breasts are in the open, and Allah has commanded them to cover their breasts. Those are the topless women, those kinds of women. However, Allah did not. Allah commanded that women should cover their breasts. And Allah told women that they should be covering their breasts as well as their sexual organs. So that is a commandment from Allah. And that is what is understood from the verse. But when they are going outside, they are disturbed by people. They are not known to be free people, because those people in the walking on the streets, in the outsides, the community cannot understand if a woman is a Muslim or not. So in order to show that those women are Muslims, Allah commanded in the Quran that those women should be wearing jilbab, a black cloth upon their bodies. But there's a condition for that. We are in a house right now. Beril is wearing the jilbab, and there are few of our friends who are wearing the jilbab. there are 3 to 4 people, and there are ones who are wearing headscarves, but I'm describing you what the clear commandment in the Quran is. But I have respect for the ones who wear headscarves. They are pure Muslims, they are dear to me. They may have that kind of a belief, and they may be interpreting the verse that way, and I have respect for them, but that is the clear statement in the Quran.